Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to another beautiful unboxing. And I'm calling this one Extravaganza Unboxing from Paizo because we just received a lot, and I'm talking about a lot of rules, books, and even tiles and cards from Paizo. And this is crazy, because if I go back in time a couple of years, I imagine myself playing like D&D third edition, maybe D&D fifth edition, just like my tattoos, and listening about this um, rule set called Pathfinder and Starfinder that you can make your own stuff, make your alien campaign. You can add weapons. There are cities. You can even combine stuff. But I really never played. It was until last year that I actually learned how to play, and I had a chance to play with my friends in New York City Comic Con, and it was a blast. So I really want to say thank you so much to Paizo for all this, and I'm going to be talking about a personal experience, and I'm going to also talk just a little bit about something that I consider really important about Paizo, Starfinder, and Pathfinder. Okay, so let's get started because we have a lot of books and a lot of things to do. So I asked for the main core rule books because I'm really old school. I'm playing in my room, and I'm still playing with my friends, making some food, making pasta, you know, gathering just a couple of friends. I'm also playing online, and I'll be opening a new campaign because some of you guys have sent some emails about an interview that we had long ago in Sábados en Geek, our show during Saturday nights, and I promised a new campaign, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a Pathfinder campaign. So if you want to play, if you're anywhere in the world, if you want to play with us, you want to play with me, if you want to learn how to play, if you want to know the basics, just let me know. Send me a message. Go to our Facebook, go to our web, and let me know that you want to play with us because that's really something that I want to do. Um, I used to do that, like every day when I was really young, and now that we have this pandemic and the things are really, well, not as before, we really have to take a lot of care, stay healthy, and try to play as much as we can online. But also, there's gonna be always a little space to play with real books. I mean, I'm the game master, so I'm gonna be using the books. But there is another solution to that we're going to talk soon. So we have here the game mastery guide. This is for second edition. I'm starting with second edition. I know there is another revision, or let's call it, yeah, edition of Pathfinder. So I'm using some comparisons, but just for the new people, or if you are looking at this video, maybe um, wanting to learn more about second edition of Pathfinder, second edition of rules, weapons, cities. This is for that kind of people that I know you guys are here because probably you guys are like me, watching videos. This is like a dungeon master guide, okay? So here you have all that a master needs to know, right? And this is an amazing game that you really need to take a look in order to understand. You know, most of people are going to say, hey, it's the same, but no. Actually, I invite you to take some time and read the history of Paizo and what happened and why there is a complete new rule set or world with Paizo and how amazing this is. Because some things are going to change and a lot. So this is, you can see here, this is the quality of the paper. This is amazing quality. Art is amazing. I mean, even if you are not playing, you can keep the art. I've seen beautiful maps here. I mean, it's definitely very medieval. As you guys can see, and girls, these arts are absolutely related to the miniatures that we paint for WizKids, because WizKids works, and myself, I paint and I show miniatures from the world of Starfinder and Pathfinder. You can take a look in our videos and find figures that I wanted to use for an alien project, figures that I wanted to use for an expansion in the ocean, and well, it's crazy. Okay, so it's really important here that we have these called backgrounds. If you're familiar with 5th edition, it's not going to be very different, but if you're coming from 3rd edition of D&D, like me, it's not gonna be challenging, but you really need to sit down with your book and learn. That's what I did, and I'm really proud of that, you know. It's not like it doesn't feel like a video game, or you know, with some other games that I play sometimes, they feel like video games. And actually I saw a video on one of these big guys, you know, big influencers of D&D. He was talking about Pathfinder, and you know, I'm all about action figures, comics, role-playing games, and playing. So this guy said something like, I don't know, you are very forced with this new set with 2nd edition Pathfinder to follow some, let's say, rotations, what we call rotations in a MMORPG like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV to get the best results. And yeah, actually a lot of players, and I have that trouble, a lot of players are going to try to treat the game to do more damage, to do, you know, to be a broken character. But it doesn't mean that the game is going to put you like in a video game. Nothing, this is nothing like that. I really have to be real here and say that I've had a lot of crazy campaigns here in Pathfinder, even including demons, creatures from hell, portals to another worlds that I have done, lots of maps, crazy classes, kung fu masters, just crazy stuff. But I mean, if you want to be an overpowered character, there is always someone who's going to be that. But at the end, as a dungeon master, you know, or at least as a player, I really want to have fun, I really want to roll. In my games I do roleplay a lot. So since the fighting is not the most important part, there is going to be fighting, of course, but for me the role is really important. So I don't know, I don't understand why some people are going to tell, hey, uh, just don't go for that because maybe you are going to feel um, pushed to do a lot of damage and follow the same line of patterns, which is not true. I mean, I mean, uh, I always look for something new on my characters, and if I can recommend that to any player or other DMs, I'll do that. We really want to add some lore and some deep backgrounds of characters, and I found that a lot in Pathfinder second edition. So we have here the advanced player's guide. This is an advanced player's guide. So this is part of one of the books you can use for your classes, for your spells. Um, you know, there are a lot of feats here. Um, it's kind of fun that in Pathfinder, the goblin is now a playable race. Like for example, dwarf or half orcs, they're still there, but under different categories. So it's quite amazing. But I mean, in my world, if you ask me, I can easily create any race for the game and have fun with some player using, I don't know, a hobgoblin, because you can do that. At least I can do that. And it's like a home rule that I have. And if you want to have fun, why not? Why not? Like in the past, I remember when paladins used to be only good. Do you guys remember that one? Do you guys remember the 2-hit armor class heroes, second edition, even first edition? Yeah, I'm that old. Well, so this is a lot for feats and a lot for skills. There is a lot of information about your levels. I'm sorry if I'm not showing a lot these books, but I'm trying to keep this video short, and I know that's not going to be an option, but I'm doing my best. So feats, there are a lot of feats here, and new feats coming with new games, with new modules. For example, I just got a book about a city, and this city is amazing. I mean, I remember the last book I had about a city, it was like, first of all, not for a city, it was for an entire setting for the Forgotten Realms, and you had a lot of cities, yeah, inside, but this one is only about a city, and I'm reading like crazy. So let me go ahead and take a look on that one. All right. I'm sorry, I have a lot. This is the one. It's called Absalom, the City of Lost Omens. So what a name, right? So yeah, this is a city that you really want to use. or maybe you are making your own setting and boof, there is this city, okay? Or, but I don't know, there is a lot of history here. We have all the ages, the culture, how customs work. Customs, I'm talking about, like exporting and importing. Um, Evil people and good people, mandates. Um, the art is so beautiful here. Perfect for a diorama and put some maps and figures with your friends. Well, so we have some more examples of people here, non-playable characters, and there is a lot of places of culture. Just like in every good book, you are going to get maps because you always need a map. Dungeon masters love maps, right? Alright. So this is like they have different keeps and towers to defend the city. This is a keep, and this is some kind of nether tower. And well, these are like known people on the city, like artists, artisans, merchants. I mean, there is a lot of information. This book is huge, like really huge, and it's very accessible at a price of $55, and it's extremely hardcover. It's hardcover, of course, but you can feel the quality. It's not like a soft trade paperback. There are some good trade paperbacks, of course, but some of them are not. So, and there is actually another hardcover for Lost Omens, but these are Monsters of Myth. So this is some kind of beast manual or monster manual for the Lost Omens. These are creatures for the dungeon master to use, and also for you as a painter to get ideas and paint your miniatures and paint your characters. I mean, these are ready to be played. This helps a lot the game master. This is something that absolutely you need. It's like the part of the 3 more important books is to have your monsters, your rules for your characters, and your rules as a master. Okay? I'm going to finish with Pathfinder before we check on a little bit of Starfinder. Alright. Okay, we have this one, 2nd edition. This is, for example, this is a trade paperback. This one is $24, but just look at the spine. This is a good spine. I mean, there are different spines. Also, as a comic book collector, you see that I try to take a good care of the spines, and when I open an adventure and I see something like this with the map ready, it's just amazing. Yeah, I love pre-made quests and adventures. there is a lot of people working online, doing adventures, and I have done my own adventures, but I never went ahead and published one. But you know, there is a lot of things you can do when you are into role playing and RPG in general. I started when I was 10, so this is definitely my world. Um, these are previews for books that we are going to get from Pathfinder and Starfinder. And I have one of these dragons, and I have to paint it. But we're working on it. We have a huge. Okay, now here is talking about secrets of magic. This is a good that I'm going to review soon. It's like an appendix to magic, magic in the world, and it's extremely beautiful. So, talking about City of Lost Omens, do you guys remember the amazing city? Let's take a look. Huh? These are the poster maps. So for those fans like me, probably like you, that want to have the table with all the maps, with tiles and miniatures, well, this is what you need. So we're talking that Paizo is releasing a city, monsters, and maps. That's amazing. I mean, like for real, how is that? I never started playing before. Maybe I was so, like, closed-minded about other games, but I found a lot of fun, and I found a lot of friends playing these beautiful settings, and well, I really don't have a lot of time playing, but I'll be playing. I'm currently playing, and I'm going to start to play with you guys. Just let me know. Remember, please let me know. Let us know. Let Paizo know that we care about, and because we do, they do care about us. As a disabled former Red Cross person with a huge background of doing things while on my computer or while using dice. I don't know how to say thanks to people interested in our project, and well, I actually said that we are going to do a giveaway because we are growing up a lot, and we are this close to reach 5,000 subscribers, and I'm going to do a giveaway. The giveaway is going to be for the entire world. Shipping is on me. Okay? Soon, just at the end, I'm going to show what's the amazing prize, and I'm going to talk about Pathfinder Nexus as well. What is Pathfinder Nexus? Well, it's pretty much a website, a channel where you can get all of the books that you need to play. Imagine something like D&D Guild, but for Paizo, and even more. Character creation, books, downloads, all of that in the hand of your phone, in your computer, in your projector, or in your TV. I'm going to be releasing a lot of information in the website and in our videos about Nexus, because this project feels really good. I mean, I know that I love physical books, but I found people just playing with a smartphone, just paying for the books, even throwing a couple of dice on smartphones, and I like that. It's the future. But we continue with this. All right. This is the core rule book. This is like imagine the player's handbook. This is like a player's handbook, but this is huge. And you also get the you can get the other one, the advanced players. So that's why I've been reading a lot. Maybe you understand now. Advance your game. Well, this is completely for the second edition, and there are tons of changes. My recommendation is to get the second edition at this point. Those books are available, and you can get all these books that you need. You can even get them in the web I was talking about, in Nexus. All right. I'm going to leave the links, so please go ahead and take a look, leave a comment, and again, let Paizo know that you guys are checking here, and because I'm really happy because they are supporting us, and they are supporting us a lot. So we have these are for the goblins, research fields. You can be a bomber. We have more feats. Hey, look, this is the giant that we painted just a couple of weeks ago. It went viral. Great work by my pal Charlie. He made an amazing blue giant, and he even did the music. I mean, he's really good, and yeah, it's in our YouTube. It went viral on Facebook as well, and I'm quite honored for that. And for him, he's a great painter. So we have more classes here. These are the classes of your dreams. Definitely. As always, there is a feature and like skills, feats, equipments, things that you get. This talks a little bit more about what the Age of Lost Omens is. I'm not going to spoil, but that's some content that you are going to read as well. And we have versions, like different versions of cleric, monks. There is a key monk, demon blood, a sorcerer, wizards, enchanting, crafting, more specs, more weapons, more equipment by place, by regions, feats that you get because you are from some regions, or you have a different path, or because of your class. I don't like to use it, but because of race, because there are a lot of different things. If you guys remember the prestige class from D&D 3, this rule set helps you to go even further into what I used to love and still love, into prestige classes. So you can be extremely powerful, and there is a lot that you can learn and advance your game. So there is more here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and check one of these amazing books from Starfinder. So let me talk about Starfinder. So Starfinder is the setting, but in space. So you can make, like I do, you can make your own game. For example, I play with aliens, but I play Starfinder. Or you can just plain and simple play Starfinder, but I suggest you to add maybe some terror monsters, from pop culture. We all love that. This book is about magic in the galaxy. It's literally called Galactic Magic. So it's an expansion on magic users in the space. So I've been double checking this, and there is a lot of good stuff that you might want to add to your campaign. For example, I'm thinking about adding a non-player character with some magic skills, asking my party, and defeating this other magic user enemy, because at this point, since this book is new, just released, they don't really know about what I have here. So it's gonna be a great surprise, There are divine variants, organizations, skills, sacred sites, resources. Remember, the number one rule for your RPG is to have fun. As long as you're having fun, as long as you're happy and playing, as long as you're having a good time, you're doing the game correctly. Just look at this kind of art. I'm so happy with this, and this is an honor. And to know that I will be reviewing even more. Wow, that makes me feel even way better. So yeah, I'm going to show you people a couple of more books that I have here. Then I'm going to do some changes on my room. Obviously not in the video. I'm going to talk about Nexus, and I'm going to offer the giveaway, because the book that I have here is a book for beasts and the game mastery guide. Okay, so actually I'm done with the books, and I'm going to check on the cards, and these cards are quite amazing. Just need some time, sorry about that. Need to do more space. That's what I am working on. Adding more space to my unit. Alright. And I'm going to get at the same time the raffle, the giveaway. So these are spell cards for the game, and what you do pretty much is you get a spell, you get a card, and I'm going to, for example, open this one for Secrets of Magic. These are completely sealed. And look at this beautiful case. These are so cool. I mean, these spells are, as far as I understand, these are spells that you can use in the game. Yeah. Imagine that you have a lightning bolt. So you get the card, and you can just go ahead and put the card and let your DM know that you are throwing a lightning bolt. And that's how it works. But I'm sure you can find out more ways to use it. And these are a lot. You can find them by level, by element. Yeah, this is especially for the Secrets of Magic, the book that I was talking about before. I'm going to show you guys Secrets of Magic, and every single spell, it's here. All right. So if you have the book, you can just go ahead and use it. And this is something that, you know, in the past I was always like, why there is no like a giant magic stuff for all players, because I really never wanted to keep passing only one player's handbook or only one game manual. So there is a lot of people copying or checking on the internet for new magic that maybe you don't know or you don't understand. Well, you can put this magic, or you can even control the magic, because as I told you guys before, there is always someone trying to ruin the game. So you can let this or that spell out. Arcane, Elemental Confluence, Annihilation Wave, Daze Weight, Chromatic Image, Chromatic Armor. Every single spell on the book is here. So this is amazing for your users to play, for you to not overexpose your rule books, and to keep a good crowd control as a dungeon master. And for Starfinder, as I told you guys before, well, there is a book about magic in the space. These are the magic cards. So that's how it works. Okay? It's easy peasy. Okay, so we're really close to 5,000 subscribers. We have more views lately, and I know that a lot of you guys are not subscribed, so subscribe if you can. 55% of our returning viewers are not subscribed, so I really appreciate a subscription. So yeah, I know that all of us are players, and this is a Razer Kishi. As you guys know, we work with some brands, and we got this beautiful Razer Kishi. It's a controller. You can use it for your Xbox, for your PS4, for your computer, and mostly the special setup is that you can do this. You can do this, and you can attach it to your cell phone. So your cell phone, it's going to pretty much turn into some kind of Nintendo Switch or a table to play. And maybe you can get a, I don't know, if you're in the bus or if you are in a flight, you can have fun playing or checking for Pathfinder, Starfinder, Paizo Nexus on your beautiful new, now controlled with buttons smartphone, which is really beautiful. I mean, for some games that I have, like Final Fantasy Tactics, or maybe, I don't know, some portable games that you have time, it's way better just to have the control. Okay, but it's not only that. I'm going to give away something really special from Paizo, and I'm sorry, just let me go ahead and check on the lots of books that I have here. Alright, I'm giving away this setting, Monsters of Myth for Pathfinder. And if you leave a comment, or if you tell me if you're interested in playing Pathfinder, if you're going to play Pathfinder 2nd edition, even if you get into our group and you are the one selected randomly, you also get Absalom, the physical copy, from our friends in Paizo. Okay, so we are over $200 here, and I'm gonna also send a couple of books from C506, a couple of our comics, stickers and stuff like that. Wow, I do believe this is an amazing gift, and I wish a lot of luck to all of you, my friends, followers, and subscribers. I don't know, I don't love the idea of followers. It makes you sound like a god. I'm just a guy doing what I love. And thank you so much for visiting collectible506.com. We are already over 3 million of views, and we're extremely happy for that. This has been an amazing trip for more than 12 years now, and we're going to celebrate with the best in the next month. So you guys can expect a lot of fun, a lot of new videos, and if you don't have us already in your social media, please join our social media. We are almost 300,000 people in Facebook, and we have a group with 26,000 people. We talk especially about this and about a lot of nerd stuff, news, and we do a lot of writing. So imagine joining into our group. It's like having a Patreon or joining a Patreon, but you don't pay, so you get exclusive access to all the stuff that we do. Next week, I'll be in travel. I'm gonna be visiting a couple of places that friends of us have invited us, and I'll be recording that. I'll be recording amazing food, and I'll be recording action figures and all the stuff that we love. So I invite you guys to go to collectible506.com, find group or find social media, and you are going to find in our Facebook the link to our group. And again, please subscribe if you are not subscribed, and click on the bell so you can know if we have a new unbox, information about new products, information about a lot of stuff that we are happily doing with you, doing with companies, and sharing with you guys, and also geek news and pop culture in general. All right, so remember to unleash your hero digitally, and that's where Pathfinder Nexus is going to take good care of you. If you go and check, for example, I'm just double checking here on my computer. This is the official tool set for Pathfinder. Create an account, dive into the free Pathfinder Primer or pre-order additional Pathfinder books. You can get early access to the content, digital compendiums. There are forums for discussion. You can share your feedback. You can help shape future versions of this Pathfinder Nexus. And I can tell you guys that Paizo really cares about what their followers or fans or customers are thinking. So feel free, if you're already a player of Pathfinder or Starfinder, to just click on the link that I'm going to leave in the description and check this out, because there is a lot of adventures, frequently asked questions, compendium listings coming soon, character management. This is really good. And there is a digital reader, and I'm going to link to a video. So it was a long video, right? 49 minutes. So if someone's still here with me, well, thank you so much. And just leave a comment and let us know why you want the prize, why you want to win the Razer Quiche and the books from Paizo. And that's pretty much it. So I've had a lot of fun. I do this a lot. I love my job, and I'll be doing more videos weekly, maybe shorter videos. Yeah, I also listen to your feedback. shorter videos. We have a couple of boxes behind that I have to unbox with a couple of Avengers, and we released 2 different videos today. One is for Whiskets, one is this video, this amazing video for Paizo. So I invite you to double check both videos, and well, thank you so much for the time, and thank you so much for being there. I know there is a lot of people since the beginning, to more than 12 years ago, still supporting, still reading, still checking on C506. We are really, really proud, and we are going to do our best with every single chance that we have. And I promise to continue to paint. I'm still painting, but not recording. But I know that you guys want to see how I finished the Pathfinder figures and some other figures, and I'll be doing that also. I have a couple of tutorials coming, but already the video is quite long now, so just subscribe and I'll be talking soon with all of you, my friends. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.